My mother talks to Auntie. I gotta tell her to tell Auntie that the guardian changed the address and he's getting all the mail now, even my mail. Like I said in part 1, icing on the cake, more nails in the coffin, plunging me farther and farther into despair. I believe you say further when it's a metaphor, when it's not a literal thing, and farther when it's distance, Like, if I'm being plunged into despair, I believe you'd use the word further. But I'm not sure, because despair is not a physical distance, from A to B. I'm not sure about that. I didn't dream about the taxi driver. I don't even know what I dreamt about. That doesn't mean I will never dream about him. You never know. I enjoyed flirting with him. But again, I'm flirting with him without knowing anything. If he has a wife, if he has a girlfriend, it's just harmless because, it's not going to lead anywhere, and I don't. Only way it would lead anywhere is if he called me. That's not going to happen. He's a taxi driver, he has your phone number, That night I was stranded in the store, or just stuck in the store for an hour and a half, and the nice person was closing the store. The woman had driven me home after I was having a breakdown, literally crying. Said, what are you going to do if a taxi won't even pick you up? I couldn't walk. The way to get home it was too treacherous, even if I had no groceries. It was too treacherous. I was walking in the streets yesterday. You guys have to understand that I lived in LA for all those years, and when I came back, that first, I was only in the shelter until the end of November. So yeah, there were some cold, rainy, disgusting days, but it wasn't even officially winter yet. By the time it was winter, I was toasty warm at my mom's house, and I had my computer set up. That was 2012. 2013, my mom was locked up in the mental hospital for those 3 months of winter time, February to May. And before that, I was here with her, and I had my computer. And then I was with Bobby. And we didn't have, that was last, that was, last year, 2014, into 2013 into 2014, and it was not that bad of a winter. The winter before was the blizzard of 2013, and I think that's how it happens here in Massachusetts. I wasn't living, I think my mom's told me before, like, you get one really bad winter, which was definitely 2013 was a bad winter, and then not that bad of a winter, and now we're getting slammed. As far as I'm concerned, I hope it continues. Remember, I want it to happen when we're supposed to go to court. I want to postpone the inevitable. Why not? Even if it's postponed a week, it's an extra week for me to prepare. An extra week for maybe to learn something new. You know what I mean? I'm famous out here on YouTube, so there can always be somebody who actually can help me, who knows somebody who lives in Massachusetts, who can actually physically meet me somewhere and help me understand this, help me to know what my rights, if any, at this point I don't think I have any rights. It's just all these pictures are out on my Flickr, and I list my Flickr address. You can't see explicit, any kind of, risque pictures of me. There's no nudity, I don't do nudity anyway, but risque pictures of me you can't see unless you have a Flickr account and you write that you want to be able to see, moderate pictures, so. But you can see anything that's not risque. There are videos out there too. I have little videos, short little 1.5 minute videos. We used to go out, me and my hot friend, blonde friend, Sally, was close to my age. My mom and her mom and me and her, we used to go out dancing. We'd go to places, that the parents would like, but me and Sally loved to dance so much we could dance to anything, even the old stuff, even, as long as it was fast. This was probably nearly 20 years ago, this picture. Me and my sexy mama with the beautiful long brown hair. Her hair was blonde, I think, at one point, but it changed. I'm glad mine never changed. I like being a blonde. Plus, I'm so used to it, This is when I used to do the dance. I did, took dancing lessons, and since my mom and her, the abuse of alcohol went up very poor, so probably, I would imagine it may have been my grandmother, my dad's mom, the one who made her, I was her little princess growing up, and then she completely rejected me for having the audacity to date and be intimate with an African American in college. My mom has nice legs, huh? Anyway, I'm probably 7 there, 6, I don't know, but chances are, I doubt my mom would remember, but I bet you anything my grandmother paid for the lessons, the dance lessons, dancing, whatever. That's that. There's my mama. Holding me when I was a baby. All these are out on my Flickr. I never know where to hold these pictures when I hold them up either, so you might not be able to see any of them. Me and my mama going out dancing. That's the same picture I showed you. It's just me and my mom. My mom flew to Florida for my high school graduation, which was in '86. This was 5 days after Donald, shot me backwards down that hill and left me for possibly dead or dying or bleeding to death or paralyzed or take your pick, any number of things. I should not be here right now, and I wish I wasn't. I wish I were not. This is my mama holding her baby, but I don't know if those papers show anything. Someone could get a magnifying glass. Oh, actually, this is not even... It doesn't matter. It's not even at my mama's home, but that's my mama holding her baby. I think she's at a friend's house. Me and my mama going out. This is over 20 years ago. Going out on New Year's Eve. me and my mom, we both look beautiful here. Sorry to toot my own horn, but this was on my cousin's wedding. This was probably not quite 20 years ago, but I don't even know how long my cousin's been married. None of these are dated, so. I'm going to show the pictures again, simply because I don't know where to hold them so that you'll see them. One time I showed pictures and somebody later said, we can't even see the pictures. I know, it's a crapshoot, sorry. I have no idea. Although I think if you're seeing me like this, you might be able to see the picture, but I don't know. That's why sometimes I get found. November 9th, 2000 and... Oh, this says... Oh, it says January. That's because I didn't develop it right away. But this was taken 5 days after Dump to the Unthinkable. So we did it on November 4th, 2008. The night Obama got elected to presidency. We went to a political thing and... my life certainly changed for the worst. After that fateful night. I am at this point completely disillusioned with life, existence, the whole 9 yards. My friends don't like to hear that, but you know what? If it's the truth, why hide it? Why pretend? Seriously. I'm not big on phoniness. I've repeatedly told you guys that. It's not like I'm not justified in feeling the way that I do. And people like the Christian woman who think you just, well, there's so many people worse off than you, so therefore you should just count your blessings and be happy, and etc., etc. Can go take a, go jump in a lake or whatnot. I don't adhere to that philosophy. And I always go back to the same thing. If that were true, then all these stars, ones who seem to have it all, they at least have the means to have fun all the time, unlike me. They can at least have sex whenever they want, unlike me. And, you know what I mean? So, and your thing was, they have money, they don't have to, and power and prestige, and what's happening to me now and my mom and what would never be happening to any of them, because they'd have the lawyers to fight it and prove that it's a bunch of bullshit, just based on every fucking thing, that it's just a bunch of fucking pooey, okay? I'm tired of being shit in this life, and now it's gonna happen mostly even more and more and more. Why do you think Chad Kroeger's song resonates so deeply with me? Because that person, that's like an expression of not being shit in life. You have power, We're going out tonight to kick out every light, take anything we want, drink everything in sight, you know. Those people in that song have power. We're going to kick out every light, you know, just take anything we want and drink everything in sight. Song Burn It to the Ground. That was on Dark Horse, I believe. Yeah. I used to love that song. Of course, listening to Dark Horse was the catalyst to me coming this close to actually experience what my mom's repeatedly experienced, you know, periodically over the last 36 years. I was this close to... One of my friends pointed out, you know, the only reason you didn't wind up probably is because, you know, Donald and Hope were not family. They didn't have that power to do that to me, you know, even if they had wanted to.